welcome back to my channel. Today I have a self-discovery question for you. What ways can you cultivate and create more self-love and acceptance of yourself? If you haven't already watched my previous video, what do you love and like about you? Please watch this first, as I feel you need to identify what it is that you love and like about yourself before you can actually work out ways to bring more self-love and acceptance into yourself. It sort of makes logic that that's what should be done. Secondly, we need to understand what it means by the word self-love. Now, self-love means a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. Self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. This might be a bit shocker for those that have got kids, but if you don't look after yourself, and I don't mean neglect your kids, I just mean if you don't look after yourself, then how can you actually look after others? Because you end up being sick, you end up being unhappy and that. So this is part of actually giving more to others, is giving more to yourself first. We can break it down even further by asking, what does the word well-being mean? Now, well-being is experience health and happiness. It's prosperity. It's having good mental health, a high self-satisfaction, a sense of meaning and purpose. So I want to put this in plain English because it can get a little bit confusing when I sort of go off track in meanings of stuff. What we can do is, with our current life and our current situation, what is it that we can do to give us the feeling of being more happy and satisfied in our body and in our mind? Basically with ourselves, as well as giving us a purpose of life that we're living. So it's given us that satisfaction and it's given us the purpose. So look at this question, and I ultimately see that we're working on tapping into our feelings of giving ourselves what we need to feel happier and healthier, to feel more satisfied, to have purpose in life, and to have that acceptance over where we are and where we're heading and those decisions that we're making. So for me, having worked on what I like in previous videos and what I'd like to implement in life and putting these steps towards doing this, I've covered these things and want to do more to satisfy and to more have purpose. And please, if you haven't already watched previous videos, I do cover all these subjects in them. So I suppose what I do when I'm looking at the questions, I can see that just thinking and feeling, or even working out what you like, is not enough. Because you can think and you can feel and you can go, this is what I want. And it's definitely, as a start, it gives you an understanding of what it is that you want in your life and what you don't. However, you need to actually make sure you allocate time and actually carry out what ideas you decide will give you more self-love and acceptance. So it's like the same as if you had an appointment, a hair appointment or that, you would allocate time in your diary to go to that hair appointment. So this is what you're allocating time to yourself. I allow myself time, say, to learn how to crochet because I love the idea of making soft toys. There are so many amazing patterns out there. So I schedule in my diary this week to do at least 1 hour on Wednesday. Then on Wednesday, I'm going to sit down for that hour and learn how to crochet through YouTube. Now, if I like what I'm doing and I have time to do more, I'll keep doing it on that day. But it's a start towards learning how to crochet and giving myself something that I've wanted to do for a long time. Personally, I would then set aside weekly, it doesn't have to take long, to assess what it is that you've done towards your goal. That's self-love and acceptance. Change what you didn't like or thought was just not working. And finally, keep at it excuse me, keep at it until you achieve what it is you are looking for or achieve your goal. Now, I'll give you this example. Say I'm doing crocheting on YouTube and it's just not getting in my head how to do it. I can't understand. I've tried YouTube channels. It's not working for me. Then perhaps YouTube or doing online videos is not working for me. Perhaps I need to see someone who crochets who can teach me the basic steps to start with. So this is where you assess what works for you and what doesn't. To not be overwhelmed, it helps to build a habit of giving yourself time on set days where you know that you can experiment with the things you've wanted in your life. So block out sections of a day or days to allow yourself to dedicate that time to self-love. Just like you would picking up the kids from school, just like you would an appointment, a doctor's appointment, a hair appointment, and that, you block out time and let your partner know, if you've got a partner, that you need time on your own so they can look after the kids or do it while they're at school. Even if you can only get 15 minutes, it's a start. Get up 15 minutes earlier, go to bed 15 minutes earlier. You'll be amazed with what you can achieve in 15 minutes and what satisfaction you can get out of having 15 minutes to yourself. Just start, appreciate what time you can get, and from there chip away at giving yourself the self-love and acceptance you deserve. So what ways can you cultivate and create more self-love and acceptance in yourself? I hope you like this video. I'd love to hear on what topics you'd like me to cover. Stay safe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.